Yeah, the kind of minority stations. I think the problem that the BBC have got is that they are getting bigger and stronger and more powerful all the time. Actually getting rid of 6music and BBC Asian Network isn't going to stop that happening. No. And they are, you know, they're treading on so many commercial toes. It's untrue. I mean, I like 6music. I actually worked there for, you know, a week filling in a while ago, and they do play a real diversity of records.
Catering to different communities.
The Asian Network, every BBC local station has got an Asian programme anyway, and, you know, most kids I know are from an Asian background, you know, they're more likely probably to listen to BBC
but then,
6music.
Isn't that the problem, that the BBC Asian Network just needs to be run more correctly? Because I also hear it from Asian friends, they don't like the Asian Network, they don't feel it serves them, which is ironic, considering it has the word Asian in the title, but it doesn't
it's kind of, it's almost like a quango in a way, I think, in some respects. You know,
let's cut to the chase here. Strictly Come Dancing. They've also got So You Think You Can Dance on the same channel, right, catering effectively to the same audience, just different age groups, I guess. Older for Arlene, younger for Strictly. If they act strictly, it wouldn't be the end of the world for the BBC, but that alone could save 6music.
Yeah, we'll possibly do that, but then again, it's a hard one because, as I said, it's a bigger question of what's going on behind it, and they're supposed to cater to all things, and they make high-end programmes. I've worked for the BBC on and off for, like, years, since 1982. There's very little diversity within the BBC in the way that they make it, certainly demographically. You know, if we're going to go there, you know, the people who run it tend to come from a very narrow demographic, and even the programme ideas are all come from that narrow demographic as well. So even though you'll go in and you'll see Asian people there and you'll see black people there and everything...
Not very many.
No, not very many. And the ones that you do see, I mean, I was talking to Farouk Dondi about this years ago. He called them brown skins, because what they are is they're just as likely to be privately educated and have gone to, like, Oxbridge and come from a very middle-class background as all the white guys who work there.
OK. Kirsten, Strictly Come Dancing or 6music?
See, the whole thing just makes me tense, because I've worked for the BBC for now my 14th year, and I'm just fed up of the BBC bashing that goes on.
But there's a reason for that, because the BBC is taxed, we all pay into it, we have no choice, right, next to no choice, and they exploit that advantage over all commercial rivals. But is it fair that you have the two biggest breakfast shows in the country by a mile
catering
are both for the BBC?
Audiences,
right,
completely different audiences. Yes, I think so.
Radio 1 and Radio 2?
I think much younger people are listening to Radio 1 and Radio 2.
The age profile of the two stations is remarkably close.
I think it's the independent area getting tense at what the BBC are doing, because
so
the BBC do it very well. No,
declining advertising revenues, expansion of different channels, and the BBC a guaranteed income of £4.6 billion, and they can't find £6 million to prop up the most diverse music station they have.
I don't think it's the BBC's fault, and I think they do well. I think they are a bit top-heavy on the
management side. Come on, Kirsten, give them a kicking.
Come on. I really don't. I think things that are going on, like the banks and the bonuses and what the gas companies are doing, and I think we're wasting our time talking about what the BBC does really, really well.
If I didn't have to pay my licence fee as a form of tax, I'd agree with you. But we do, and we should have a right to search.
It's not even that much.
Can I speak? I think we should be talking about what Mark Thompson and his gang up top, the 100 people who are getting astonishing amounts of money, need to be looking at cutting that level.
The salaries or the executive tier.
It's you know, what they've done is now they've offered actually something that, of course, is easy. They thought it would be easy to do. Oh, get rid of the Asians, get rid of these minority channels, and everybody will be happy. I want the top really cut down in every salary, including Mark Thompson's salary, halved. And I also want to know this talent pool that we are never named. Talk about secrecy. There is apparently this talent pool, right? I hope you're not in one of them, who are paid huge amounts. And I bet there's not a single black or Asian person in that top, you know, where Stephen Fry probably lives. Those are the things we should also be talking about.
OK. I want to know, though, whether you'd be happy to see the back of Strictly and save two minority radio
I think that's something too.
Yeah?
The frocks alone. What
I sometimes wonder, though, about the BBC is it's there for us all, we all pay for it, and yet they will say, well, we're actually aiming at this demographic. And you think, well, why are you doing that? You're under no commercial pressure to do that.
Absolutely. Because of the money that's coming in, they are the only organisation that can provide broadcasts and programmes to audiences that won't generate enough cash to fund them commercially. That's the point of the licence fee, as I can see. It is not to make hugely popular shows that ape ITV. Let's find out what you think. Kirsty.
First we have Ant on line 1.
Ant, good morning. Is Deck tied up?
No, he's busy, otherwise engaged.
Ah, good. Now, what do we think then? Goodbye to Strictly?
I think, the BBC should not get rid of BBC Six and the Asian network because they offer such a wide range of diversity and great music in sort of an otherwise desert area. And with Strictly Come Dancing, yes, I used to be a fan of that. But you can only watch one dance programme. They've had one good idea for a dance programme and rehashed it, and it's different programmes with different frocks.
Is that not... So you're with me. You're saying it's not a sensible use of licensed payers' money?
Not.
Making clone shows?
Absolutely. One idea, 17 programmes. What's the point?
Oh, So You Think You Can Dance is terrible as well.
Oh, my God, it's all...
Got to Dance on Sky is good.
Now, that was a good show.
You know, with Ashley and Davina.
And I'm very proud of it because it was actually made by the people behind this show, which I'm very chuffed about.
You corporate monster.
Yeah, there you go. I won't be getting fired this year. No, Ant, thank you for the call. Let's have another.
On line 2 we have Sue.
Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. You all right? You've got a voice like mine.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's going a little bit, never mind.
So, Ant Strictly saves 6music, Sue.
I think we should keep Strictly. I think it's the most popular show. And axe some of the salaries, as that lady said, and put on an Indian dance show, because I went to a party with the Indian dancing and it was fantastic.
Right.
So we can do two.
You said don't act Strictly because it's popular, but I don't know whether being
it's
popular...
healthy, and it's healthy.
But Sue, the point of the licence fee is that it enables the BBC to put out programmes that aren't popular, because just because something's popular doesn't make it right. Nazism was quite popular in Germany in the 30s. No one's going to say it was right. The BBC...
Oh, we're going to goose step across the stage, are we?
The goose step, the foxtrot.
I think that if you axe it, I mean, there's a lot of people, old and young, that I know, that love it. And it's got them into dancing. OK, well, let's save Strictly and get rid of So You Think You Can Dance. One of them has to go. Why do we need both? Actually, because I think it's far more popular, even with the young, believe.
Right.
That I spoke to.
So
and it's taken them into different classes.
So we're getting
now,
there.
we can cut some salaries. Now, listen, we can cut some salaries, and we could have an Indian dance programme on. There'd be nothing then, would there? Let's see who wants that. It's beautiful dancing. I've been to it. I mean, I go to different things, and I think it's beautiful.
Okay,
and I think if you can get children and older people to go onto programmes, watch them, they're healthy.
Sue, have you ever tried 6music?
Pardon?
Have you ever listened to 6music?
Yes, I have.
Oh, great, brilliant. Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
Hey, even better.